Hello, boys and girls. Undertaker Freak 1127 here, and I was just shown something by a good friend of mine, Super Smash 43. If you have not checked out Super Smash 43's channel yet, I suggest that you do in the near future because shut up, because he makes some pretty good rants on various subjects. Now, this thing that he showed me is something that usually brings to me just this overall feeling of just this crimson rage just envelops me. I don't know what it is. But this time, when I saw this, in addition to feeling this crimson rage, I felt, oh, I'm still feeling the effects, you know. I felt this feeling of gastrointestinal distress. Like at any moment, I could be running to the toilet right now and emptying my life savings of dung. But, that aside, this is about ShayCarl. And, okay, it's about ShayCarl, the guy of Shaytard's fame, okay? And the title of his channel, okay, it says, please subscribe with a bunch of exclamation points, and that's pretty much standard YouTube whore procedure. However, what follows that is what is really, really getting me in a frenzy. I'm going to silence this phone and throw it because it's annoying me. It says, please subscribe, exclamation points, or my wife will make me get a job. You know, it's actually kind of funny because I didn't think ShayCarl needed a job, you know? I thought he already had those little tax write-offs. I mean, children that he exploits. I mean, features on his lovely little show. Yeah, the guy of friend, thumbs up, and comment FTC fame. Yeah, I didn't even think he needed a job. I mean, God, he uses his wife as a pawn in his game, too, so, I mean... Why would she make him get a job? He doesn't need a job. He's got over 1 million subscribers on his channel. He peddles his kids around. Kind of like the Octomom, you know? Or kind of like John and Kate. Except it's on YouTube. They're the John and Kate of YouTube, except with less children. But once tax season comes around... Okay, no. I'm not even going to go there again. Well, why would I refer to children as tax write-offs? I mean, that's just so rude. So mean. But let's get back. Let's get back to this. Now I do understand fully. This is probably sarcastic, but let's think about this for a second. I have dealt with a lot of ShayCarl fans in my line of work. Um, Specifically from the defaming the character of Ray William Johnson, Shane Dawson, ShayCarl, blah 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 video. A lot of Shaytards fans inundated my inbox, and they pretty much showed me what was up, and they're really no different from the average YouTube whore fan. So that being said, I can say with some substantiating evidence that ShayCarl fans are very young, and if they're not very young, they're not very selective with what they choose to entertain them. They're usually into things that hold no entertainment value whatsoever to the average person. That being said, that average person, or that average ShayCarl fan will take a look at that please subscribe or my wife will make me get a job, and they'll actually feel obligated to subscribe to this guy because they think that his wife will actually make him get off his fat ass and get a job. Okay, now here's the part where I get a little upset. It just seems very weird to me, and it seems rather infuriating to me that a guy like this, who has 1 million subscribers, just making thousands of dollars hand over fist, a guy who's exploited his kids to no end, and a guy that has whored himself out on YouTube to no end, is actually having the temerity to go on YouTube and post that up on his channel in this economy. It just... Ugh. There are people out there who do not have kids readily available that they can exploit. There are people out there that actually know about the wonders of the birth control pill and the condom and the contraceptive. There are people out there who have integrity and dignity. And those people out there are the ones that are struggling to find jobs. But not you, Mr. ShayCarl. You won't ever need to get a job until you fade into abject obscurity, which I hope is pretty soon. Once your kids grow up and no one cares about them anymore, unless your wife wants to pump out a few more units you can peddle around. You don't need to find a job. And that's what really When you get right down to it, pisses me off about that statement right there. This guy will never need a job. Like I said, until, his kids grow up, and then maybe his kids will make their own YouTube show. What can you do? Am I looking too far into this? I don't know. Maybe I am. I don't know. I just figure I haven't really made a video explaining my thoughts on ShayCarl or the ShayTards. I've only really mentioned them here and there, hit and miss, in live shows in one video. In fact, I didn't really talk that in depth. So I guess, if nothing else, if people think that this right here is a bit too much, going over the edge over a simple thing that could just be sarcastic, well, if nothing else, this video is more of a way of me letting you all know what I think about ShayCarl, because I get asked a lot what I think about ShayCarl and the ShayTards. So, killing two birds with one stone, I guess. That's what I'm good at. And it doesn't help that this ShayCarl character, I mean, you all know. You go and look at his videos. I mean, look at this crap. Epic superhero kiss. Crazy interactive dodgeball. These are things that kids jump at and don't question. Epic Jedi gang fight. Epic war. Poop power. Powerlifting green Justine. Epic this, epic that. Yeah, typical YouTube horror, typical stupid thumbnails, typical stupid channel, typical stupid fans, typical me letting you all know what I think of another YouTube horror. But just think about it for a second. Subscribe or my wife will make me get a job. That is just a slap in the fucking face to every person in this country that is struggling in this economy, that would love to have that job that this guy would probably be taking up once people stop subscribing to him because his wife kicked his fat ass off the couch, took the Cheetos out of his hand, and said, "Go to Home Depot, I hear they're hiring, honey. Make sure you bring the kids with you too. They might, they might impress the hiring manager." This guy would be taking up a job that so many people in this country are struggling to get. Okay, rant over. Have a good day, folks. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, there's that diarrhea. Goodbye.